And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzo Goose, back with you for another comic review. This is another Marvel review. It is another #1 issue, but it is not all new, all different. This is Star Wars Vader Down, issue 1, if I can get it in the camera. There you go. Show you that beautiful, gorgeous cover right there. Really depicting Vader in all his glory. Love that cover. This is an oversized issue, $5 book, and this is going to be continued after this issue in Darth Vader and Star Wars. So it's I can't remember how many issues it goes. It tells it in here somewhere. Yeah, it goes through Darth Vader issues 13, 14, and 15, and Star Wars issues 13 and 14. So big crossover arc in November and December. Very excited to read this book. This is co-written, I believe, by Jason Aaron and Kieran Gillen. No, the story is by Jason Aaron and Kieran Gillen, but the actual script was by Jason Aaron. So, of course, he writes Star Wars. They both write the Star Wars and Darth Vader books. Artist is Mike Deodato, and colorist is Frank Martin Jr. This, before I even get into the actual review, I'm just going to say this is an amazing, fantastic book. Love the story. It's not big on plot, it's big on action, and there is a plot here that kind of floats over from the Darth Vader series, which I'll get into. But it's big on the action and big on the character of Darth Vader and what he's all about. And the art, oh my goodness, the art in this book is amazing. Alright, so if you guys have not read Darth Vader, the storyline, the recent storyline that's been going on is he's been trying to find Luke Skywalker. As we know, this leads in, this is in between New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, and or if you don't like calling it New Hope, Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. So you know he's doing everything he can to find Luke Skywalker. And he's employed this thief who has kind of given them this information that Luke Skywalker is on Vargas Foss, I think it's, or Vargas Foss, I can't remember how it's said. Yeah, Vargas Foss. So he decides to go there, and lo and behold, and I'm not going to spoil too much here, but lo and behold, as he comes into, or out of hyperspeed and all that, he comes face to face with 3 squadrons of X-Wings, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous double page spread there, showing that, you know, how massive this whole story and this whole universe is. And I love this. Mike Spider-Slayer actually made point to show this on his review as well. But I love this is because it reminds me of a movie. It's kind of that title screen that jumps in after that opening scene to get you invested in the movie. And so we have all these squadrons coming after Vader. Well, they don't know it's Vader. They're just like, okay, a TIE fighter's shown up. They're there to refuel and they're doing an exercise, but they're like, okay, let's just take care of this guy. And Darth Vader being, as we know from both the prequels and the originals, Darth Vader is an amazing pilot. He's one of the best pilots out there, and he's also got the Force on his side, and he is plowing through these squadrons. And it comes down to a face-off between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in the sky, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. They sense each other, they know it's each other, and they collide. And that's where we get the title, Vader Down. And they even say it on here, Vader Down, Vader Down. His ship is down, he is stranded on Vargas Foss. And throughout the issue, you know, we lost a bunch of lives of the rebels. There's all kinds of firefights, beautiful artwork, and this really illustrates the world of Star Wars. If you've seen the movies, you know how massive these battles are in the sky. And minor spoiler here, if you don't want to know, but I already said they plowed through some of those squadrons, and that beautiful double page spread as the rebels are just floating through the sky. It's just, the art in this book is gorgeous. But Vader is down on Vargas Foss. In the meantime, Han and Leia know that Luke is there, and they know what's going on. They know Vader is there too, so they're wanting to go. Well, Leia's wanting to go rescue him, and Han Solo's hesitant, but of course he's going to go. So the Millennium Falcon is joining the fray, and they're headed there. But in the meantime, Afra, she's not sure what to do. Should she help? Should she not? And she kind of makes the decision with the help of her droids. But then we see Darth Vader is just on the ground. And, this is going to be a minor spoiler too, but he is like throwing these big rocks at people. Throwing at, not people, at, all the planes and all the forces, the ground troops and stuff. And Darth Vader is surrounded by the end of this. And I love the last line. I am going to spoil that last line once we get there. But, Darth Vader, he's surrounded. I'm going to show you the last 2 pages, so if you don't want to be spoiled about the last 2 pages, you can pause, come back later, give you a second. Alright, and I know Mike showed this on his review on his channel as well, but he is surrounded by hundreds of troops, all coming down the hills and all around him. He is completely surrounded. Is he phased? No, because he's Darth freaking Vader. He says, all I am surrounded by is fear and dead men. And he's got his lightsaber out, and that's what's going to go on in the next issue. It's about to get real. We're about to see Darth Vader unleash some lightsaber fighting and dispatch of rebels. And even though we're not supposed to root for the bad guy, it's Darth Vader. This is the Skywalker. He is, a Sith Lord. He's strong in the Force. He's one of the strongest in the Force ever. And this just shows what kind of villain he is, why he was such a huge threat in the original Star Wars saga, and why he was such an integral character in the prequels and the whole mythos of Star Wars and the Skywalker legacy. This book, hands down, the best thing I've read so far. I've not read all my books yet, but this is the best book I've read so far. 5 out of 5 for Star Wars Vader Down, issue number 1. I highly recommend picking this up. If you are a Star Wars fan at all, you're going to appreciate for the illustrations of this. Again, look at that art. Look at those battles between the TIE Fighter and the X-Wings. It's just amazing. It really illustrates that world that we came to know and love, and this is the perfect time to release a book like this. It gets you hyped for the new movie coming out next month. I can't recommend this enough. It's worth the $5 and probably more. Better than the actual Darth Vader series, in my opinion. More cohesive, fits more into the overall story that they're trying to tell, I feel. But that series was a good lead into this particular story, because it brought him to Vragus Foss and face-to-face with Luke Skywalker before their epic first true encounter in Empire. So, highly recommend. 5 out of 5, Vader Down. And that's going to wrap up this review. Please let me know what you thought of the book in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions about Vader Down, and if you're going to continue picking up the story throughout Darth Vader and Star Wars. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, check out all the other content here on Comic Frontline and ComicFrontline.com. If you want to know what I'm up to, you can check out LastEmberPress.com, Zone4Podcast.com, my channel with Lisa Moore, Where's My Tell. You can search Where's My Tell on YouTube, or go to tinyurl.com/whereismytell. Links to all that will be in the description. And tune into Dark Avenger C86. We're going to be doing something Star Wars related leading up to the movie. We're not sure exactly what. We might be doing some gameplay. We might be doing some discussion about the fan base of Star Wars, the comics, the movies and everything. We might just be doing some random discussion, stuff like that. I don't know, but you can also check out our wrestling show, our weekly wrestling show over there, 123 Podcast. Survivor Series is this Sunday, so we'll be talking about all that. And we also do the Chris and Brandt show here and there. So you can tune into all that good stuff. And until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.